Chat room, hello. Hello, it's me, the streamer, streaming again, even though I've said I wasn't. I am but a simple gamer who enjoys the current game we're gaming. But welcome. Welcome, Giatta. Good to see you again. Hello. Let us load the game. Okay. Where are we? We're at the bottom of the hole. Last time, in Avowed, we made it to the Emerald Stair, and we started doing some side quests. One of which involved getting a piece of a magic meteorite from the crashed part of the moon that Andra called down upon Eora many years ago because it was attracting the zombie farmers, aka revenants, away from their fields. We also gave away one of our memories. Don't know if that's gonna have anything to do with anything. I'm hearing... I feel like I'm hearing a farting sound. You hear that? There's definitely like a squelchy sound happening in the background. Let's move away from that before I get too distracted. We also gave the moon rock to the farmer who had the zombie farmers. Also, we helped retrieve a vase for a promiscuous Orlin. And we did one other side quest. Well, it wasn't much of a side quest, but I took on some sort of challenge by a unnamed skeleton. But I was rewarded with this after many, many failed attempts, and then I tried again after taking a break and failed some more, and then I took a break again and then came back and did it. This. A weapon called the Horse Cutter. It bleeds. It never stops bleeding. And it looks pretty sick. Actually, wait, that's an even better way to look at it. You can hold... What's wrong, Kai? Are you nervous? Whoops. Sorry, Marius. Anyways. Whoops. I realized something about my character. I think soon is going to be the time to respec a little bit. Because I realized I don't actually need level 2 of the shield spell if I'm going to use it from the grimoire. But I think I'll wait until we get some more grimoires before I do anything like that. Also, what is this? Oh, it's dark. It's dark. It's dark. I'm like those cavers that go into those... Uh-oh. No. No. I've been seeing a lot of memes about cavers, like cave explorers. And they always joke about how they're going into this crazy, dangerous place that always has an insane name like Satan's Inferno asshole or something. There was a skeleton down here. Where were you, skeleton? Uh-oh. I'm drowning. I see you on the map. But my eye, oh yeah, down here. But my eyes. I cannot see. Ah, there. It was just normal stuff. Yes, getting a new grimoire and upgrading our gear should be a priority today for sure. What else? But the main thing is to go into the town. Hooray! Which I put off last stream because I knew it's going to be very time-consuming and interesting. I hope when we go inside it's not full of miserable people. I started to think maybe we shouldn't have helped the zombie farmer with their zombie farmers, because what if instead of using zombies, they just hired people from Paradise, right? That takes some Aedryan pressure off of Paradise, makes the rebels happy. I feel like that's a win-win. And Fior gets some help. That's a win-win-win. Also, there's totally a sound. What is that? A squelchy, gross sound. But I don't know where. And since I'm not seeing it, I'm gonna ignore it. Whoops. I broke something. Anyways, let's go to the city. I'm kind of sad that the city is not like a magical, wonderful, hopeful place. It seems like this place is down and depressed and on its last legs. Feels bad, man. They did say at the beginning often that Paradise is like the most advanced city though. Not advanced, but the one that's the most prosperous in these times. Oh. Now that's suspicious. That's like a whole camp with 4 bedrolls. A camp that was abandoned. Its inhabitants killed. There's a lot of dead sporlings here and spiders. Perhaps survivors? We can interact with this pot. Ivory spinner and sporling fire pot added to my inventory. That seems really specific. Is that like a soup? It is a soup. Okay. Well, thanks. I found a shadow. My shadow. Man, I can't believe it's already like the end of February. It feels like it's like the middle of February, but also in like 1 week, it's the end of February. Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think I'm gonna be done with Avowed by then. I might be though. I might be done with Avowed enough to be able to play something else. Oh yeah, we also got a magic flute last time. Very exciting. It summons 1 phantom. I will admit that that's slightly less exciting. But it's still kind of neat.
Next one's mine.
Take this!
Good fight.
And I look so cool, tossing my magic spear away. Magic spears. Big +1 for any video game. Okay, now I guess we're gonna have to get used to everything being purple. Hey, wait a second. I think the purple they were gonna use for Audra originally was a darker purple, though. I was gonna say they brought it back to some level. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I like to think that maybe there's someone out there that's like, yay, we got the purple color in now. I don't remember souls being purple in the last game.
You showed up at a bad time.
Hello, Nico. That's not a good way to greet people, saying that I showed up at a bad time. Now, do you have 5 stars on your chest? No. I was wondering if he was from the same order that Pallegina's in, which I think is like called the Order of the Five Sons. I don't remember. All I know is that I think we'll know it when we hear it. Also, that there's no other way to go but to talk to Nico. Let us speak. Hail.
Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giatta's about to tear that poor man a new one.
Unfortunately, that's where I'm headed.
Well, I hope you have a stomach for profanity.
Huh. A woman shouting profanity at leadership? Reminds me of home.
She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giatta's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, I was spoiled from the Pillars of Eternity. I mean, from the Avowed patch notes. I'm pretty sure that that Giatta person is a companion. So I'm a little bummed out to already know that, but we will simply carry on. What are they fighting about? Maybe she could help me. How are you faring against the Dream Scourge? Or thanks for the advice. What are they fighting about?
Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
Just take a blessed day look outside. It doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
Alright, well, you guys don't have to be mean about it.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
Oh,
I was
look,
hoping to learn some local curses.
looks like we gotta go
Forward to seeing what it looks like when animancers
through the camp. I mean, through the town, I should say. Oh, purple fog town. Overgrown with green, grassy moss. Oh, it's the captain.
The Emperor's envoy.
Captain?
Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again?
Don't be like that, Captain. I was ready to be peaceful here. That depends. Are you doing something that requires my interference? First of all, let's back up. She's mad because there were some Paradisian militia who were loitering about. Basically, she was getting annoyed that they were in her turf. But I told her to back down, and that those guys, and then I kind of asked those guys to try not to be so rowdy, if I remember right. But I was more kind of telling her to back down. Come to interfere in their business again? That depends. Are you doing something that requires my interference? I don't think I need to apologize to the captain unless I just wanted to be nice. Or maybe captain outranks envoy. I like how her hair rests on her armor like that. You know what, let's apologize. I'll apologize. It wasn't my intention to interfere.
A remedy is apology. Stay out of Steel Garrote business and all will be forgiven. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely that animancers are causing this plague. Animancy is dangerous, we need to rule it out. Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to diplomats? I suppose the Valians don't like Aedrans telling them their own business. Let's hit her with the Metaphysically, actually, metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely that animancers are causing this plague.
While they theorize and do nothing,
It
the
it
sickness spreads.
it didn't work. She didn't. It just bounced right off of her.
But worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Aedryan interests when the time comes.
Well, I went from possibly hoping to work with the Steel Garrote at some point to not trusting them anymore. What the heck does that mean? I'm gonna stare quizzically. No, let's be direct. What are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, envoy.
Don't say it like that.
Until later.
Don't be cryptic like a certain annoying, mysterious voice.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Ridiculous. Also, there's 3 side quests within reach already. No. Resist for now. Let us try to get a new grimoire. Also, this door feels huge. It is huge.
You in some glaive berries or Barrett's bells, perhaps?
I'm actually looking for the weapon store. You don't really seem like the right place for that. But maybe you have some cool stuff to sell anyway. Hello, Abrit Poria.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
The legitimate one. How's business going?
5 summers ago, business was thriving. But now charlatans are selling crystals and essence enlargers in the streets. Add rumors of Dreamscourge and everyone is buying from these swindlers. At least you've come in.
That's kind of sad. You could profit by selling such products yourself too, or ignore them. Your customers will return eventually.
I'm not so sure. Fior isn't what it used to be. Everyone's looking for cheap solutions to difficult problems. At least I don't have to convince you.
Yes, I need some supplies. Okay, I was wrong. She's the one with the grimoires. Holy cow. But I have to sneeze. Okay. So there's like a few different type. Oh gosh, I have to sneeze again. Okay. What's this wand do? Just increase damage with the wand. That sounds cool though. It looks cool. So these other grimoires are interesting, but none of them, the battle mage one that we have now is still like has the best combination of spells, I think, for what I'm doing. So I guess we'll just ignore that. It even has this black bow spell, which could be really good
Ingredients are fully stocked.
later. We really need to stay away from some people. But let's... I'm not sure then. Maybe I should upgrade it Wait, this one? No. Actually, I think I would rather upgrade, yeah, this one. Yeah, we should just do that. It's too good. Let me clean some of this up. There's no point in carrying around the ranged weapons anymore since they're not upgraded. And I guess that's it. I feel funny carrying around this flaming sword on my pocket on my side the whole time, but people will know that we're for Aethys, I guess, as well. Wait, what if I guess it doesn't matter. So what if I switch them around? Or no, it's always on my side, no matter what. I guess that makes sense. Oops. I want to find the other store. Looks like if I go to the left... There's bounties! We'll look at those later. Something tells me I'm not strong enough to do any of those bounties right now. Nice icon. It's a teacup. We're at the Gifted Magpie. Wow.
Would you care for a refreshment? If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
How has this guy stayed in business when everyone else is dying and running out of money and stuff? It's like a social club. So we say hello. We just walked into the Magic City town, and now we're talking to people. Didn't really learn much. Oh wait, we met the captain of the Steel Garrote, and she was like, "Don't worry, we have a plan. The Steel Garrote knows what to do." And I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And she's like, "We all have our part to play. Don't worry." And I was like, "Okay." I want to make stop being cryptic. Did I hear the new Bented? No. Unless you mean bed goes Bented, that doesn't count. You can't. I don't think that counts. No, it doesn't count. That's just Kyla. That's just boat goes Bented being translated. So, or also, this place is some kind of like tea house or something. What's going on around here?
To put it gently, yes.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. What did is there something going on around here?
Giatta Castel is giving our governor a piece of her mind, loud enough to rattle the windows. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
Yesterday you were watching the stream and suddenly bed goes Bented. Honk Shua, sleep on that thing. Alright, now this is when I would be like subscribe. Give me $5 for saying that right now. But you can't. No one can. So you get that one for free, Twitch chat. You know, hold on. Let you know what, we've already interrupted this lad. Let me play something that I was working on today. Because I've kind of gotten lazy on working on the stream. I guess mainly because of Avowed, but I'm trying to refocus. Listen to this. It might be loud. It wasn't that loud. That's gonna be one of the follower alerts. Hold on, let me turn it up. I have a few of the Hololive alerts already, like that I've clipped and stuff. I think there's 3 or 4, and like 3 of them have kiss sounds in them. And I was like, this was not intentional. But I've noticed there's a theme here. Slash you follows and unfollows just to hear the sounds. I don't know if that works or not. Maybe it does. I was just thinking that all these bot follows are gonna end up playing it. What if the bot follow gets the super ultra omega rare alert? You know how angry that would make me? But I don't know what should be the super ultra omega rare alert sound. Alright, so oh yes, there's a person named Giatta that's yet currently in a big yelling argument with the governor somewhere in the town. They said on the opposite side of the town. And I guess I don't know, maybe we're underestimating how big this argument is. Also, the game is like literally making no sound right now. Oh, there we go. It's making the quietest amounts of sound. Never mind. Anyways, animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement. You must see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Maybe that's why animancy is so unreliable. Everyone's fatigued. No, I don't want to say that. Speaking of which, I could really use a cup of tea. I feel like that's what a not scholar would say. You know, I am going to say it. I'm curious what this is a bit of a meta choice. I'm going to see what he has to say about that.
Imagine what we could accomplish if more animancers took a little time to focus on themselves. Now, will there be anything else?
Some tea, please.
Regrettably, we are out of tea.
What?
My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest...
I slammed my fist down on the desk.
We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
Now, you should have said that first. Magic items. These aren't magic items. Wait, there is one. Ability essence cost is good, but shock damage is not so good. But they look kind of cool. Also, there's a treasure map. A good ranger is prepared for any challenge, but the best ranger has snacks on hand. Now that I've retired, I have no further need for my coat of many pockets. Use it in good health, though mind the crumbs and the smell of cheese. I don't know if I want that.
Envoy, welcome.
Hold on, I want to talk more about the no tea. Oh wait, he said this because there's no harvest. There's not much we can do about that. Yet. Let's be a good gamer. Just like in the first area, maybe we should do a little bit of the main quest before we start doing all these side quests. I don't know where I'm going. This seems like it's someone's house. It is. Wait, it's that lady's house. It's time to sneak around at Giatta's house. A grimoire of elements. A journal. This crop shortage is the perfect opportunity to test my family's research, but of course I'm getting nowhere with Ignacy. He has the town wrapped around his little finger. You'd think a community of free-thinking animancers would embrace a little innovation, but no, not even to save their lives. What would Mother have done? Though I suppose I don't need to ask. Perhaps I can succeed where she failed. As soon as I gather the courage to enter the lab. Someday. Just not today. So, I wonder why they don't want to do her plan. Uh-oh, an invitation to drinks. A letter from a friend. I'm glad that we went in here before talking to them. Giatta, are you well? This is the lady that owns the farm. Ever since I moved away, I've I hear only rumors about what happens inside the walls of Fior, and the rumors are alone are cause for concern. They say you've been starting fights with the governor, stirring unrest at the workshop, turning animancers against each other. I adore you too much to believe such nonsense. Most of it, anyway, but allow me to give you a word of advice. There's a pattern to this behavior, even if you think there isn't. You believe that your ambitions are being held back, so you hold them back further by alienating everyone in reach, and thus prove your own point. Trust me, I know from experience, as did your mother. Be careful you don't hurt yourself in the crusade to be proven right. Come and visit me sometime, put aside your worries, and clear your mind. Silvo misses you. So, I guess that's our tip-off, that Giatta might be a bit, not untrustworthy, but more that she might be misguided in in what we're doing. I don't know. Invitation to drinks? I don't know who Masoni is, but once our patrol is over, a few of the rangers are grabbing drinks at the Bone and Boar. Would you care to join us? Of course, I understand if you're busy again. The offer still stands. It doesn't even have to be with the other rangers. It could be just the two of us sitting and talking. Well, now I've said too much. You get the idea. Best of luck with your experiments. Now, that was a letter. He could have just written a new letter. He didn't have to get all awkward like that. Whoops.
Careful, or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're already thrown. Really? Huh. And when did that happen? Can't say as I remember. You, my friend, need some water.
Is that a weapon store?
Welcome to my fine establishment, amigo. Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Oh, we can ask this guy if he knows anything about the star metal. What can you tell me about this metal?
Is that Gelarde? This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this?
I found it.
Nay, don't tell me.
Oh.
I'd be tempted to go looking for some more, and that would certainly not end well.
Can you do anything with it?
No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. Only enchant it. I did receive a shipment from Sola's Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galloway's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you are looking for someone to work that beautiful metal into a proper weapon.
Thanks.
Galloway's tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff.
I'll take that bet.
And I'll take your money, eventually.
Is there anything else I can help you with, amigo?
I would like to see your magic spears that I'm hoping you have. Okay, that's a lot of purple stuff. Oh, it's a mace. I didn't know for sure. No, I thought that might be a spear icon. No, no. It looks cool though. I can't wait till I'm rich enough just to go around and buy all the legendary stuff. Sadly, no magic spear, so you're useless to me. Okay, I see a crowd of people outside of a large building on the other side of town. Something tells me we're getting warmer.
Giatta, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
Oh, here we go.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
What?
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
Okay, that guy's just
We
wrong.
can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now.
But I also don't think that it needs to be a big fiasco like she's making it either. But he's saying there's no Dream Scourge here? Prove it. Literally prove, how is there no Dream Scourge here? When we could probably go outside and see some crazy shit happening. Alright, let's see. Oh, I just assumed if I walked close enough that a cutscene would happen. Alright.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
No, I just have something. I just like to wear this thing on my head. Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking to the Dream Scourge. Or I can introduce myself. Mash, at your service. Never mind that. What were you talking about? Or you must be Giatta. Yeah. Let's be a little rude back. You must be Giatta. I've heard a lot about you.
My reputation precedes me.
Yeah, in a bad way.
It was more the sound of your voice that preceded you.
Got him.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
If they were good assassins, I don't think we'd see them.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm an Aedryan envoy. Is that official enough? Private discussion? You're arguing in the middle of town. Or excuse me, but I'm talking to this captivating young lady. That seems like not the right answer. You're arguing in the middle of town.
We have Giatta to thank for that.
As you can see,
You could have just walked inside.
A point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad.
Okay. So, see, that sounds possible. That sounds Dream Scourgey. Roots and mushrooms.
The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animancer can help me stop it. The deeper I go into the living lands, the worse it gets, or your governor disagrees. Yeah, your governor disagrees.
We can't lose our heads over some half-cocked speculation.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
I can't wait until the mysterious voice chimes in and says, "Don't trust her," or "Work with her. She knows what to do." Whatever the voice tells me to do, I feel inclined to do the opposite. I thought animancers leapt at bold experimentation. We already know why he doesn't want to do it, so I don't think we need to taunt him like that. But you do. What would it take for you to fix this? It's difficult to ignore dying farms once you start starving, or maybe he's just being cautious. What would it take for you to fix this?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
That's true. Both of you can be true. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, like, literally unpredictable, horrible... That's... horrible things could happen. She's the one taking all the risks here. That doesn't matter. I think she knows what she's doing. She doesn't. Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong. That sounds a little weird to bring up out of nowhere, but I think I like that option more than number 3 for sure. She doesn't know what she's doing. The letter in her bedroom proved it. She's not the one taking the risk here. I mean, technically, but like, everybody's at risk. Alright, let me take her off your hands and hopefully she doesn't object to that.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy.
I'm not.
You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be.
I wish I could say, I sacrificed a handful of souls to try to bring back Aethys in a wooden constructed body. I know how dangerous animates can be.
Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
Uh-oh.
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
I mean, that sounded pretty good, but she's standing the exact same way she was before. She was like, "How dare you!"
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart.
If we work together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions. Maybe we can solve the Dream Scourge rationally. Let cooler heads prevail. I share the governor's doubts, but you're right. We can't afford to delay. What was that about your family's basement? I share the governor's doubts, but you're right. We can't afford to delay.
If I don't have your trust, I am determined to earn it.
So you don't need to earn my trust.
Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to this settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Ivèrno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
Gasp.
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
Yeah, you're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Ivèrno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Okay.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
Not sure how anyone could be like, yeah, the governor is totally right in this instance. You should definitely not do anything. And just hope that it fixes itself. That can't be right. Also, she lives on the west side. Oh, nope. I see the quest marker. I see it. Wait, we've been to her house.
That did not go as I had planned.
I forgot.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess with his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm excited to see what's, I'm excited to hear about this basement. Oh, look at all this food. Oh. I thought that said cursed meat.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He must have his reasons. He's focusing on the wrong problems. Then why didn't anyone speak up with you? He must have his reasons.
I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm who can't stand to be proven wrong.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Ivèrno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
You stuck to your principles, that's what matters. Can we still fight the Dream Scourge? I'm sorry about your exile. You're better off without the governor controlling you. Yeah, you're probably better off without the governor controlling you.
Most of us would be better off without tyrannical bureaucrats. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so? You talk like you have a vendetta against it? Once we've cured it, what's next for you? We're really jumping ahead in our companion dialogue. Yeah, how so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Aedryan envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
I've worked with animancers before from a safe distance. Well, I'm looking forward to working with you. Not everyone in Adir hates animancy. Not everyone in Adir hates animancy.
We will set aside our differences for the greater good, won't we, Giatta?
Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
That's fair. You think there's a connection, as people keep reminding me? Yeah, as people keep reminding me.
Sorry. I only bring it up because animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Let's let her finish.
I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior, Miss Ivèrno. Forever.
Take all the time you need to think it over. Nothing ends. Think of it as a new beginning. For God's sake, say something to encourage your pupil. We don't have time for this. Would you, yeah, say something encouraging to your pupil.
You may not see it from this vantage, my dear, but you have outgrown these walls. I always knew this day would come, just as I knew how much it would pain you. Please, just leave. That's all I ask.
Quilici, I will make you proud. I promise.
Hey, it worked.
Once again, you missed the point. You have made me proud, Giatta.
Thank you. I'm ready. Well, not ready. We have a few loose ends to tie up first.
You mean like your family's lab?
When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
So it's a professional consultation we're after. I can handle that. Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Your education should come in handy. Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town.
I helped them already.
And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Sounds like I have my work cut out for me. What do you expect to learn? Such an eclectic bunch of animancers. What's your theory on the Dream Scourge? What do you expect to learn? And also, why don't you do this?
I'd rather you find that out for yourself. Whatever it is, I won't be disappointed. We're about to make history. But first...
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra
But first...
rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant.
Is she doing something?
Who knew?
Something the matter? I hope none of my colleagues scared you off. Don't...
Well, guess I'm gonna have to look for your family's secret underground lab. Without you. Oh, it seems like it might be it. It's locked. Let's spend... Oh, I know exactly what to do. This is when you use the...
One moment.
Find items ability. A lockbox? That's not it. Where's your key, lady? What's that? What? Fruit. Okay. I mean, it seems like an important thing, the lab. So, like, maybe you can't go into it whenever you want. But we should give it a look. We should give another look around, I think. Our house is not that big. Nope. Okay, well, I was hoping she was going to walk around with us as we went to talk to these people. So I'm not going to get these side quests still. Oh, my heart. Why is my heart hurting? No.
Welcome to my fine establishment. I mean.
Whoa. Now that's a big piece of Aedryan. What is this place for? That might be the biggest piece of Aedryan we've ever seen inside of a building. Oh, it's an animancy workshop. Is this where everybody gets the power for all of their experiments? I want to touch stuff.
The Aedryan is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
I'm taking your potion.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giatta.
Have you ever stopped and listened to her? She might be onto something.
I'm sure her mother and father were onto something, and look what happened to them.
No, her mother and father. Something tragic happened to her mom and dad. No.
One moment.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
Huh. Now that guy was saying something and he's not marked with the side quest. This place probably goes up pretty high. Or not.
What do you think of Giatta's theory? Well, my experiments have been a little
unpredictable. Like the essence has no sense of direction.
How did you know?
We should talk, but not here.
Hmm. Oh, that's like an example of how Giatta's poisoning the mind of his animancers, but what if she's just preaching the truth? Uh-oh. Ow. Alright, let's talk to that unmarked guy first. What's wrong, Lorento Spedera?
Ah, envoy. I'm sorry. I'm not in a place to talk right now.
Is Monto giving you trouble? Tell me what you're working on. You look exhausted. Tell me what you're working on.
Yesterday, I made an incredible discovery. We can use half as much Aedryan to achieve the same results. And then I thought, what if one day it's a third, a quarter, a speck?
Wouldn't that be a good thing? I can see what's bothering you. I don't follow. Yeah, I don't follow yet. Do you mean that the Aedryan is stronger? There's more souls in it or something?
It's too much power. Who knows what kind of chaos we'll create?
Oh.
I have been reading Athelmir's treatise on Wotica. Perhaps she's right.
No,
Maybe
no.
should be reined in.
Oh, come. That flex muscles, there's no such thing as too much power. Or we can't fear knowledge just because a few people might abuse it.
How can I? All right. I'll do some more tests and see where they lead me. But I won't publish anything until I'm absolutely sure.
I fixed everything. Alright, Monto Pastor. What? Oh. This animates the equipment is missing a dragon heart. Well, spoiler alert there. I don't know what that is, though. Oh, here's someone's invitation. To my colleagues, friends, and naysayers, you hereby invented to a demonstration of my latest achievement, that of the spiritual self-combustion. Bear witness as I set fire to my very essence, merely to prove that I can. Do you doubt me? Then come and watch me fail. Do you trust me? Then watch me go out in a blaze of glory. Either way, you'll be entertained. I anticipate a large and captive audience. That guy lit his soul on fire? On purpose? Because he could? For fun? For science and fun? Alright. Monto. Hello.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
Giatta and I are investigating the Dream Scourge. Wait, are we? Can I put her in my party? Uh-oh. I'll check after this if I have, like, companion. No, because it would have popped up and, like, you got Giatta. Giatta is a blah, 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 and she can blah, 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 blah. This place is hardly modest. It's incredible.
Well, maybe to you, but I was educated in the great laboratories of Spirento, in the halls of experimentation. But you didn't journey all this way to hear me reminisce about the old country.
What do you know about the metaphysical anomalies in the living lands?
More than most, but less than I would like. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Maybe I can help you fix it.
Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source.
A battery of grimoires.
Grimoires can hold intense power, but not for long. Besides, grimoires require a wizard to draw in essence. It's too dangerous at this scale.
Oh, well, we learned a little bit how grimoires work.
Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Aedryan recently died in a western grove.
At the risk of stating the obvious, we're standing in front of a massive Aedra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Aedryan's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there.
Oh, of course.
You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So, you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Aedryan had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
Alright.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Perfect. We can totally go and do that.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment.
Hey, I just realized something from that loading screen message. Because it was saying, it was talking about the Hollowborn crisis and how some people believe it was from the result of the Saints' War. Uh-oh. Hello, Paradisian Rebel.
Leave me alone, all right? I'm not looking for trouble.
Oh, your clothes seem familiar. Were you with the rebels in Paradise?
Maybe, maybe not. What's it to you?
That don't mean you any harm. I didn't know there were any Paradisians around here. You're not making much of an effort to hide yourself. Or I see now, you're spying for them, aren't you? Yeah, I don't mean you any harm. But no, I see now, you're spying for them.
That's absurd. If anything, they'd be spying on me. That damn fool Wolf with his head full of visions. When he wanted to resort to violence, I knew I had to leave. I guess you must have seen something in him I didn't. Hope your mercy doesn't come back to bite ya.
So she left. But she just has the gear on? Will you be safe here? Will the Steel Garrote search for you?
I'll be alright. I don't think I'm worth the trouble for them to catch. I'll take it one day at a time. Well, good luck out there.
Oops. Well, see you later, Paradisian Rebel. Whoa, we got a long ways to go. Well. Time to go. I need to upgrade this book. I need to find a camp. Oh, there's a camp right over there. Uh-oh. Someone's whispering to me. Hello.
Good. You finally showed up.
Who are you?
I was worried you weren't coming. The name's Keeledge. Pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Keeledge. I can't be late for something I haven't been invited to.
Hilgard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place.
The
I had orders
ambassador?
to make contact as soon as you arrived. I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the ambassador, I'm your man.
Are you a messenger, or are you a spy? What's your mission? Why all the cloak and dagger? Does Fior have a problem with the Aedrans being here? Who else has the ambassador sent to the Emerald Stair?
Besides you and me, no one that I know of. No one working for Hilgard, anyway.
Good to know.
But I can tell you that even if Inquisitor Ludwine isn't here, her Nightmare Squad is. Between you and me, I think they're up to something. Something big and bad.
Yeah, I know. The captain hinted at that pretty obviously. What do you mean?
I've got a bad feeling about this. I think the scale of their operation is dangerous.
If you're in danger from the Steel Garrote, you should leave. The next time you see someone in the Steel Garrote, find out where they're based and report back to me. Yes. And if you die, I'm sorry.
All right.
We've officially...
I can do that.
Oh, that's great. We've officially made our first move against the Steel Garrote.
Exactly how far do you want me to go with this?
I want as much intelligence as you can gather, or I just want to know where they are. I'll take it from there. I just want to know where they are. I'll take it from there.
Understood. Until later, envoy.
He will die if he puts his neck too far into their business. I would feel guilty. To the camp? Is that a uh-oh. It's an ambush.
Take your best shot.
Get down from there. Nope. Wait. Hiya. Dead. See ya. Nice try. Are those people?
Nice job, everyone.
What are they doing?
It seems like the readings are stronger by that tree.
Be honest. Do you think we'll get anything useful from this? The crops are dying. You don't need to be an animancer to know that.
We come this far. We owe it to ourselves to finish it.
Okay, I'll talk to them now before I forget.
I'd don't understand. If we want it to grow, it dies. If we don't want it to, it thrives.
Envoy! Hello. I didn't realize you were listening.
That is kind of interesting, because, like, it's not that the soil is blighted because other stuff grows. It's just that the good stuff isn't growing. I couldn't help myself. Are you surveying soil Audra reactivity, or have you found any interesting data?
Interesting to me, at least.
My colleague is an optimist. We have none to speak of.
We're studying these new growths in the edible wildlife. Ideally, we would find essence. That would mean Aedryan is to blame.
But all we've done so far is confirm what everyone can see. The vegetation is afflicted, so what?
Keep looking, something has to turn up. Keep looking.
She's been saying that every day and nothing ever does.
Come on, Alvaro. The workshop didn't teach us to give up.
I suppose we can give it a week.
We can do better than that. We'll get results.
Let's upgrade and talk to our team, and probably talk to the mysterious voice. So this thing, I'm finally gonna upgrade it to fine quality. I don't think I want it to go all the way. Let's just upgrade it to fine, so it's the same level as my spear. And then my spear, we cannot boost up much higher. Okay, and now I guess because I've unlocked the crafting material, now I can craft items. Craft the higher level materials, which is great. So now suddenly I have enough for like everything, probably. Back to the spear. We could make the spear go up to level 3. We had 2 more chunks. Wait. Huh? Oh. Accidentally did the wrong thing. Now we need 4. Maybe I shouldn't do this. What if we get a magic spear? It might be a while. Let's just do it. I can farm materials off stream if we need to. And then the grimoire, it needs 3 more branches and then a few more talents. 3 more talents. Nice. We should probably upgrade this thing too. But I can't now. Alright, I used too much stuff. Oh well. We got our main loadout powered up now. Let me stash some stuff. I'm just hoarding a lot of these magic trinkets, it feels like. I don't ever use them. I always think, maybe I'll use it. I don't ever use it. Alright, Marius Kai, what do you have to say about about Giatta?
That was interesting, right? That woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
She's right. They're trying to ignore an obvious threat. They can't call off the harvest on the opinions of a single person. You don't think you'd stand up for what you believe? Or you don't seem like one to avoid conflict. They're trying to ignore an obvious threat.
I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject.
Alright, that's enough for now then, Marius. Kai?
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giatta didn't draw blood.
She had to make her point. Vidaro is being unreasonable. It was excessive. Loud public confrontations rarely win people over.
Maybe not, but it makes for a spectacle. Living landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
I remember that attitude well from my academy days. Me flexing my Bragan Hall academy days.
You seem to have turned out okay. You and Giatta, come to think of it. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
I get it. Losing home is hard, especially when home doesn't love you back. Sometimes you have to cut ties. A home that compromises you isn't worth returning to. No community is perfect, but I wouldn't be so quick to abandon mine. Yeah, sometimes you have to cut ties. A home that compromises you isn't worth returning to.
Can we just talk about something else?
Uh-oh. I made Marius sad.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giatta's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giatta, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Alright. Cool. We will be buddy-buddy with everyone more in the future. It's time for us to probably talk to our dreams. You dumped... Get out of my head!
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame.
Uh-oh.
Memory binds.
She's talking about Inquisitor Ludwin that time. This one's pretty obvious.
Heed us. Never speak to her again.
You seem unsettled by Ludwin. Do you want to talk about it? What's your problem with her? Get out. I don't have time for you. Yeah, do you want to talk about Ludwin?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
I know Ludwin. She wouldn't harm an innocent like you. Is there really a player that would pick that option? That's like, yeah, Inquisitor Ludwin, the Death Guard, she's totally sane and fine. You're worrying over nothing? I haven't done anything to anger her. I'm not afraid. Or are you sure you don't have a history with her? Can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We... No.
Did Ludwin hurt you specifically? I don't know what you're talking about, but you're safe with me at least, or I'm starting to think you deserved it. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Hold on. I'm gonna go blow my nose and heat up my tea. Okay, I'm back. I'm still anti-mysterious voice. But I'm not sure if the game is, if they're trying to make me feel like the mysterious voice is a victim in all of this. Let's keep asking it questions. Did it hurt you specifically?
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Violence isn't the answer, or if it comes to it, I'll deal with her my way. That's true. If it comes to it, I'll deal with her my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
The voice is kind of annoying, man. Stop with the fucking crypticness. You know, it would be good if the voice just like went silent for a while. And I don't mean that because it's annoying me, but because it would be unsettling to have this thing that's constantly bothering you just be like, I don't want to talk anymore. And you're like, do you want to talk now? And it's like, no. That would be kind of spooky. There's a Zorup Mauler and a priest over there. That's fine. Hey, that did pretty good damage. Is it because I upgraded it? Ow. That almost killed me. Shoot him! Hi-ya! Oh, there's a dead guy here. What were we doing? We're heading to way out here to get, oh yeah, to get the heart from that, from the tree people. Also, on the way, there's Kai's camp, or Kai's friend that passed away we need to visit.
We're all dreams now. Sweet fields, violets, and sardines.
Also, there's a crazy lady.
Hello, are you a fish too? Oh, the sardines shimmer. They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She might still be able to understand us.
Oh, with 5 out of 5 perception, I can say, are you lost? Where are your squad mates?
We are a dandelion seed. Adelaro sings somewhere, but the tree stifles his voice. Adelaro's face burst into violet when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
Sounds like he's already lost his mind.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us.
She talking about my voice? I'll find Adara, but you have to promise not to go anywhere. Come back to town. The animatrons might be able to treat you. You're dangerous. Run far away and don't look back. You're gonna die. All I can do is make it quick. I'll find him, but you have to promise not to go anywhere, I guess.
When you find them, they will scream. They will sing with you. Soon the rest of Fior will be swallowed by dreams too.
Hey, don't say that.
But tell us of Adelaro first. Where is he?
Oh wait, it seems like maybe she's kind of snapped back to reality. Don't worry, I'll take care of him.
If nothing else, you'll spare her from having to see it.
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and board.
Wait, he's He's in town?
He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
Kinda not sure I understand what's happening. Am I supposed to... I thought I was supposed to... Why did she talk about going to town then? At the Bone and Boar. I thought... Two of the rangers, Bella and Adara, seem to have symptoms of the Dream Scourge. She asked you to prevent the two of them from becoming a dangerous threat to their fellow townspeople. Aldera's lover, Bella, succumbed to the Dream Scourge, fled to nearby godless ruins, and is suffering. Collect his badge. I'm gonna do that later, because I want to go back to town and go to the Bone and Boar and see if I can, like, get backup or something. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Well, we're walking on the main path. That's exciting. The forest has a lot of scary sounds. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a lot of skeletons.
Here they come.
Let's use magic spear. Whoops, wrong spell. Dodge the wizard. Those are minions. That's a scout. Another scout. No. Wait, you. The conjurer. Ow. Stop it. I forgot to upgrade my armor. Oh, I summoned a phantom on accident. Ow. Should probably upgrade my Aethys sword as well. How dare you attack me like that?
You picked the wrong fight.
My phantom has dialogue. I don't know if he's supposed to. That feels like a bug. He said, "You picked the wrong fight." I feel like he should be going, ooh. Maybe not, though. Oh, this is the lake. I hope the revenants don't spawn. Again. Wait, I'm a lot stronger now. Bring it on. I'm going the wrong way. Music's a bit darker here. You know, it feels a bit more ominous. I guess it's supposed to feel like that.
That's Thomas' old house.
Alright, we've reached his old friend's home.
Wonder what he wanted me to find.
Don't worry, Kai. We won't mess up your quest. Probably. Should we go in the front door? I mean, we know that this guy's dead. I'm gonna guess that it's not booby-trapped or anything. I hear it.
Feels different without him.
I hear a twinkling.
Leave something behind for me. Help me look around.
I will. If you'll come inside. Also, there's lit candles in here.
Tama painted that? I had no idea.
Oh. Wow. Tama painted Kai. His bed is so small. Is he in Orland? Well, here's the thing.
So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding?
Looks like a carving of some kind.
Yeah, it is.
What is it exactly?
I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone...
Treasured it? He loved you? I still don't understand what this means. Treasured it?
All this time, I never knew. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago.
You know, he loved you. That's got to be a good thing. Not everyone has an easy time expressing themselves. He must have had his reasons. Or, ouch, that's cold. He must have had his reasons, Kai.
Well, I'm struggling to see what those might be. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about.
You opened up and you fear that after really knowing you, he rejected you. Where did that come from? Well, did you ever tell him how you felt? If he didn't believe that, he wouldn't have treasured your gift. I don't know why he kept his feelings to himself, or are you sure he didn't try to tell you in other ways? Did you ever tell him how you felt?
Did I tell him? I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles in Deadfire and a handful of mercenary campaigns since. I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands.
Yeah, so that's a no then.
You're damn right.
Then why do you think he kept quiet? Or you can't blame him for keeping his feelings to himself when you did the same? Why do you think he kept quiet?
Tom always saw right through me. He knew what I was.
And what is that, Kai?
A coward. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need some time with this.
Well, you should be kinder to yourself, Kai.
You wouldn't say that if you knew. Never mind. I haven't talked about this in a while, so... Thanks for listening. It means a lot. Especially since you seem to have your head on straight. Let's keep moving. A little fresh air will clear my head.
The quest is just called... the quest is just continue the adventure. Okay. Well, I suppose we will continue the adventure. Hold on. There's nothing else in here? There's a lockbox.
One moment.
I guess there was just... I guess that was it. We still have a long ways to go. And a lot of map to explore. But we're not going to do all that today. But... keep going to charisma our way through the wood people's kingdom. There's 3 bears over there. Hello, 3 bears. Take this. That didn't do much to them. Wait, that's not one of their guards, is it? No, we're still pretty far away. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Wait, who just said, it's the envoy? Marius is dead. Uh-oh. What? Oh, oh, Jesus!
Back in the fight.
Dude, whatever that poison was, both times it got under my feet, I instantly fucking died. You know, maybe we should switch to medium armor, now that I think about it. You know, we're a mixed build. Maybe we need a mixed armor class, you know? Do I have to fight these bears? Kind of. Oh no, let's go this way. Screw fighting the bears. Okay, well we gotta fight more guys.
Right behind you.
I don't know. Oh, they're meditating. Everyone looks so peaceful. Gonna feel bad. Gee, I'm already almost dead. Uh-oh. Don't aim whatever you're aiming at me. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. I might need to try like a little bit harder. Knock him down. Kill that guy. It's barely, I feel like it's not doing much. Okay, maybe physical against these guys is not the answer. 467 though. On the crit. My ghost is talking again. You know, I decided I don't think we're gonna do the Pokemon Nuzlocke thing soon after all.
No wonder they're having trouble farming these days.
Because Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out soon. Also, we're going in the sinkhole. What's that? A moonstone? Yoink. I hope that... Why is it telling me I can electrocute this puddle? It's never told me I could do that before. I hope that I can get into some good groups. Uh-oh.
Let's see what you got.
It's just one guy. How strong could he be? He had a cool shield.
We got them all.
There was only one, but okay. Wait, that was it? Little sinkhole, one little chest, a moonstone at the bottom, one guy. Baby's first dungeon. Oh, little houses. Uh-oh. Little houses mean people. People mean Dream Scourge. Wait, these are godless houses because they look like pots.
One moment. Maybe we don't go inside the ancient creepy tower. Just a thought?
We're going inside the ancient creepy tower now, especially now that you've said that you don't want to go inside the creepy tower. Oh, it's a shrine to Skane? We absolutely most I've never been so sure that I'm going into a creepy tower than right now. Is it trapped though? Oh, that's a lot of blood. Daughter's exhoration. Mother, if you find this, do not weep for me. I know what they did to you, and I know what must be done. I regret nothing. Whatever it costs me, I am prepared. If the quiet slave hears me, none of them will ever hurt you again. She tried to turn herself into an effigy. To kill whomever did whatever to her mother. We found the schemer's offering.
Looks like this thing's missing a few pieces. You people probably want to take it back to camp and study.
Activate passive bonuses when you place it at the camp and restore with missing frag. Oh, that's the base. Well, hooray, we found the base for the first one. For the first piece this time. Also, I'm kind of sad that that was not like a dungeon. It just had the piece in it. One day we'll get the Skane action that I so crave. Since Skane is so closely linked to Wotica, and Wotica is pretty involved in this story, I feel like we'll get more Skane action one day. Besides the mysterious voice, we haven't even spoken to a god. I don't think. Who's spotting me? Uh-oh.
Right behind you.
Silmes mitum.
Here they come.
Dodge. Oh, oh, no. Shield. Shoot him. This is not doing anything to him. Take this. That barely did anything to him too. Phantom. Wait, it's always the same guy. Huggin, help me. Ow. What? Bro, he's so fast.
Right behind you.
I was gonna say, I know there's more. He still exploded. Did I get him? I think I got one of them. Ow. He's too fast. He's... Stop. Calm down. Stay right there. Wait. Stay right there. Cool. Free health. Now die. Die? Wait, okay, it's taking a while. Hold on. What? Bro, he's so strong. My armor. It's shitty. my magic shield, I would have died there, I think.
Take a moment, people.
I'm getting some nice health regen from my perk that I'm starting to feel like was maybe a waste now. Some more guys down there. We might as well start out with a nice fireball. There's a bear, too. And a sleeping guy. That was cool.
Look right.
Alright, here we go. Is that a priest? No, it's a conjurer. Or it's a seer. Alright, seers are weaker than conjurers, I guess. Shit. That's the wrong guy. Alright, take this. Okay. Marius, get up. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing us. There's a puddle. Time to swim in it. Never mind. Most bodies of water in this area so far have had stuff in it. Oh, a sarcophagus. I'm opening it. But I can't see it. Ooh, I got a purple. Was that a purple greatsword? Wow. Holy shit. 135 physical damage. Just casual 135 physical damage while my spear does 72. It's twice as much as my spear. One day. One day we're gonna get a magic spear. A real magic spear. Not the magic spear that we summon magic spear. You know, I just kind of realized, like, how do these fast travel things work, and who built these? Alright, what's this? What's this? After spending numerous days observing the habits and behavior of the the tree people. Okay, this is perfect. I believe I've stumbled upon their inner sanctum. This strange glade seems to be sort of a gathering place for them, and from what I've been able to gather, at its heart is a powerful being that they treat with great reverence. I must endeavor to speak with this manner I must endeavor to speak with this manner of queen and gather as much info as I can in order to further my research. I don't... Oh, he wants to speak with this particular queen, this weird relationship he's observing. I must tread with caution, though. They seem quite hostile to outsiders. I'm sure the queen would not appreciate it if I had dealt with her subjects in some violent fashion. I hope that, you know, like, it's like her subjects within a certain area.
After you, envoy.
Oh, we're going towards it on accident. Well, either I've already pissed her off, or we have a chance at not pissing her off. Now see, that one's called Queen's Fury. Let's not fight that one. Okay, now, you know, I kind of wish I had the enemies on my map marker now. The enemy map marker, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I should have known that we're gonna have to sneak past the guard, right? That seems pretty obvious now. There's a lockbox. Okay, great. He's not looking. That's a long ways for us to run. Alright, he would have seen us. Oh no! There's a radiant sporling nudge cap. Wait, where's he going? Uh-oh. Trying to think if there's a smarter way to go about this than trying to sneak along the main floor here. Oh wait, there's something this way. Queen's Shield. Alright, he's pretty close, actually. Let's go this way. I kind of can't see where the grass starts and stops. Uh-oh. Oh no! Just run! Just run! No, run! Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Surely we didn't kill anybody. The game just dropped a save. You know what? I would hate to go through all that just to find out that getting caught messes it up. I'm reloading. I'm doing a coward reload. There's not really like a lot of stealth skills. I mean, you can go invisible, but there's not like stuff to like distract people or to like, you know, like, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to really be going about this. Oh wait, maybe you can. What if I throw something? Like, what if I throw something over there? But he looked right over to... Did that work? Oh my god. But they saw me! Oh, that guy saw. He was in the ground! How was I supposed to know that, bro? Oh no. I might need to turn on the enemy AI for this. The stealth part of the mission is not that exciting to me personally. But now I know that I can distract people with throwables like that. That's kind of cool. Let's just throw the one that I have the most of, which would be fire ones. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. I don't need to go get that lockbox over there. I don't care. Look, there's another guy right there, right? A guy right there. Okay, I can really see them all now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sneak past them. As soon as I left as soon as I left, dude. I don't understand. Because you can't tell your companions not to attack. So it's not like we can just sprint through. Not sure. I can't even tell them to wait here. What's this way? This way didn't help me at all. Oh, maybe it did help me a little bit. No, maybe not.
Right behind you.
It's like, now is when it feels like I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna go for it. Spawn, instantly spawned. Is it this guy? I'm tempted. You know what? I think I'm just gonna run for it. There's the Queen's Malice. It's fine. Just don't kill anybody, guys. You'll be fine. If we just run in. Uh-oh.
This ends now.
Get him next.
Oh no. No, I don't know if it's too late or if it's because I Or if it's because I aggroed them. Gosh dang it. She was already mad at us, though. She said, enough of my kin have fallen this day. Here, go way over there. Okay.
Right behind you.
Go way over there. Okay. Go way over there. Is that the mushroom guy right there? What the? What? Bro. What's this side look like? Ow. Ow. I can't go through this way either. Okay. There's no way. I must be thinking about it wrong. Back up. There's not really another side path. But there is this path.
Right behind.
But there's a whole bunch of mushrooms that are gonna wake up. And I don't think there's a way to like make myself quieter. But like there's one right here. He's breathing. Maybe if I just stay in the middle of the path? No, because there's one right there. Oh. Wait, please, 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 please. All right.
Did all that?
I'm quick saving.
Maybe the land itself.
Now should we go this way? This seems like a good way. Okay. We have to go through the big ass chamber over there. Looks like there's like a way up and around, maybe. Yeah, what's all this? Oh, there's a guy. This is a lot easier. Third person is much better. Oh my god, guys, I saw that they're making Hitman in VR. That sounds crazy. There's no way that's gonna be like legitimately playable, but it sounds hilarious. I can't imagine actually hiding in the bathrooms and stuff. I'm gonna be sad if I manage to sneak my way in and they're mad at me for killing the non-specific tree people. How was I supposed to know not to kill them? It's not like they were peaceful before they started attacking me. Is that a skeleton? Oh, his notes. I have met their queen. The community they have here is beautiful, alien, familiar and foreign all at once. I'm not sure I'd be able to pull myself away from this. It makes the harshness of my reality softer. I cannot leave. It is only through the mercy of the queen and my extreme caution in navigating their halls peacefully and secretly that I have avoided a grim and final fate. I spoke too openly of my desire to publish my observations. If I had been more reticent, if I had lied and told them I was nothing but a lost, lucky traveler, maybe I would be free, or maybe I would be dead. They're kind to me. I get food and shelter and even the rare attempt at conversation, but my passion, my life force, it lives by the scratch of pen on paper, the heated debate of science, the delight of research. They grow discordant when they see me write. I understand why. If I had come across them carving messages in dried flesh of my kith, my horror would be great. I certainly would not provide them with said carcass to carve, so I will pass my days here, a parched man floating along in an ocean, all the knowledge I've ever desired laid out before me, without a single way to record it. So maybe So he's saying that we can lie to them, and maybe we should just tell them that we're a lost traveler. That doesn't make sense. How could we be a lost traveler if we've made it all the way to their inner sanctum? Dropping a quick save. I'm just going up. Here's a big old pile of Aedra. I guess no one's concerned about that. There's a little potion over here. Help! 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 Okay. Alright, I feel like we definitely have to be, like, almost there. We are. Ow. All part of the stealth. Don't worry. There's grass here again, making me think that we need to actually watch out for something. Maybe not. Okay, please don't be mad at me. 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 Please. Oh! Yes! Cool.
Ah, a welcome visitor.
I wanted to look at your big glowing light.
It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove.
Do you mean a godlike? Or Aedryans? Have you met us before? Is that how you know our language? Do you mean a godlike?
I mean one from the land, your kind. But why have you come here?
No option to lie and say that we're a peaceful traveler. I came looking for an Aedryan heart. Perhaps you can help me.
A curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you. It belonged to one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here.
What happened to them?
Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods. It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land.
Oh, they killed it. We'll just say nothing?
But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances.
Oh, then you won't mind if I take it?
It would cause us no pain to part with it.
Okay, but you want something still though, right?
Take it and go in peace.
Oh. Many thanks.
I can't believe you pulled that off. Now, let's get out of here before she notices my wood pistol grip.
They acted like that was going to be difficult.
One moment.
There's treasure. I'm kind of afraid to take this treasure in front of them. Golden legendary. Okay, they don't care. Let's see, we got the Garland of Wild Groves. 30% resistance to poison accumulation. Boo, that's not exciting. Can I leave through the front door now? Hooray! They're not hostile anymore. We can be friends now. Hey, Queen's Malice. Hey, also Queen's Malice. Well, that was... They really amped that up like it was going to be difficult for us to convince her. And literally all we had to do was sneak our way in, and then she was like, "You can have it." I didn't even have to really ask for it. Sweet, hello? What did you miss? Well, we just snuck our way through this camp. Now, it took many tries. But we did it. We snuck our way into this camp in order to get a Aedryan heart, which now that I think about it, I don't know what that is. Let's go and see if we can see its dead body. But, we need it to charge up some machine in Fior. And they just gave it to us. They were, the whole time they were like, the queen may be peaceful, but, you know, you should be careful. Made it sound like it was really dangerous. And I said, I'm here for the Aedryan heart. She's like, we don't need it anymore. And I said, okay. She goes, you can have it. That was that. And the chamber is very small, so I don't see... I guess maybe his body is gone. Let's look at the heart. Aedryan heart. Oh, it has Audra around it. Should I have pieced that together? This heart feels as solid as crystal and as tender as flesh. The Aedryan who lost it must have been both ancient and powerful. It thrums with its spiritual energy, waiting to be unleashed. Surely nothing bad will happen when we bring this back to town. Also, we found Kai's... Also, we found Kai's friend's home, which we found out was in love with him. And Kai mayhaps have had feelings for him as well. I'm really bad at those types of situations. So, like, for example, I watched Samurai Flamenco all the way through, and then rewatched it with my girlfriend at the time. And she was like, I can't believe that, or she's like, I wonder if these two guys get together in the end. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, they're gay. And I was like, how do you... No, they're not. and then I sat there and thought about it. She kind of gave me a look, and I sat there and thought about it. I was like, oh, I guess they are gay. What? Yeah, I was like, wait, how do you know that they're gay? I'm about to spoil the ending of the Samurai Flamenco, but I guarantee that the joy from watching that show does not come from just the ending. It ends with him, with one of the main characters taking off all of his clothes and professing not his love, but he was like, let's get married. And he's like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I don't know, but I know that people get married when they feel strong feelings about one another. So he was misguided in understanding what marriage was about. But then at the very, very end, you find out that they don't get married. And then, the guy he was confessing to starts talking to his ex-girlfriend. Again. Who's not alive. Now, he just texts her empty phone. Also, oh no, I'm stuck. Never mind. But then I found out in a card, I guess in a card game, in a Samurai Flamenco card game, there is a card or something that references them getting married. So they do end up getting together. You still need to finish the anime. I mean, it's one of my favorite ones. I should rewatch it to see if I still agree with that. I'm sure, though, that if I watched it now, it would fill me with hope and inspiration. My favorite line from that show is that, is that there's a bad guy who's like, he's like, I'm doing what's best for the world. Don't you understand? I'm the good guy. And he doesn't team up with them because he's like, I don't know why, but you're not a good guy. And he was like, why do you say that? He's like, because if you were a good guy, I would team up with you, and I'm not teaming up with you, which means you're a bad guy. I was like, yeah. That's so true. Doesn't make any sense. He's following his hero's heart, Twitch chat. That's all that matters. Shoot this guy. Wait, shoot this guy. still hear growling. I see you down there. Get him, Marius, get him! You can do it! Kai, help him. He died. That wasn't as epic as I wanted it to be. There's more people. Uh-oh.
Keep quiet.
In the last 2 weeks, you watched 5 isekais from this season? How's that even possible that there's that many? There's no way that they're all quality. But wait, but have you watched a Red Ranger kill him? The Red Ranger one? If you haven't watched that one, you got a 6th one to watch. Uh-oh. Hey, there's more guys now. There's probably like 10 plus. Well, you got another one now. Phantom, help me! Huggin! I'm glad to know that it's the same Phantom we're summoning every time now. Hiya! Not the Red Ranger one? I've still only watched episode 1. I don't know how good it is, but I've seen some previews of what happens in the future in that show, and I think it's probably pretty good. I think it's probably like worth just watching it. Like, think of all the other stuff you've watched. It's like it's probably like better than half of that stuff. You're doing it at 2 times speed. Oh my goodness. I just learned that if you click during the loading screen, it gives you new messages. What? But I've never done that. The only time I watch something faster than the normal speed is when I'm watching some sort of training video or educational thing. Because most of the time, the instructors like to talk like this. And I cannot stand it. They talk way too slow. And they really just need to talk like this, like a normal speed. It's totally fine. I get it, they're like trying to make it easy to understand and stuff, but oh my god. I fall asleep every time. I can't do it. There's other things too that they can do to make it easier to understand. But also, it's part of it is just finding the right kind of teacher. Like in the example I'm talking about, finding the right maybe YouTube channel, or just speeding it up. Alright, you know, I just realized we're like going back a totally different way. Also, there's like stuff in there. I'm gonna resist the stuff. I would like to finish this quest today, so I'm gonna resist doing a lot of exploring unless the game taunts me with another combat challenge. Have I seen the cave divers memes? Okay, wait, but I made a cave diver meme reference earlier today. Now that's really cool. I jumped into some lake thing and I was like, I feel like I've been getting a lot of cave diver memes lately. It's really weird. You're not here. It's weird though. They're just like here out of nowhere. And I'm glad to know that I'm not alone. That other people are also seeing cave dive. They're not even really that like wild of memes. They're just like probably what everyone jokes about cave divers with. How they go into weirdly tight places with very odd names that sound like hot sauce. The song in the meme is like 10 years old. There's a song? Uh-oh. See, I'm not hip enough.
High ground. The ruins' natural defenses. Good place to post up.
Oh, resist the ranger outpost. It looks really cool though. Are those spiders? I'm not watching the shorts with the sound. No, I didn't know that there were shorts to watch. I just see Twitter pictures of people, usually the back of people's feet as they are crawling into something called like Satan's infernal butthole or something. There is probably one legitimately called Satan's infernal asshole. I bet. I'm gonna look it up right now. No, wait. Years of being on the internet have taught me that that's not a good thing to Google. Let's just not Google that. I'm not going the right way. This is like the longest way to go across the river, to go all the way down to the bottom. Did I see the Automo cave diver? No. Like a real one? Or like a plushie one? Like a real person who's a fan of Cecilia cave diving? Oh shit. It's just I don't appreciate that. As real as an Automo can be? Okay. Now, there's a bear. Okay. I'm gonna need my teammates to come over here. Huggins, help me! I like Huggins now. It's just a drawing. No! An invoker? Don't do that. Stop invoking. Invokers are gonna invoke, I understand. It's... Remind me to upgrade my armor, Twitch chat. Clearly I can never remember. Hiya! Okay, I missed. Got him. Jesus Christ! Stay away. Oh, hey, you're alive. Jesus! No, my spell. It's on Discord? Alright. If I trusted these guys to take him out, I would check it right now. Shoot him! Wait. Trap this guy. Okay. Good luck with that. What? That's two Automos that's two Automos going into Cece's armpit. That's not what I wanted to see. I punched that bear right in the fucking chest. I also did 2 damage to it somehow. I like how the devs were like, let's give the bears a Fury Swipes combo attack. It's so dangerously unnecessary.
Not bad, Marius.
No, don't resist. Root-bound godless ruins? I mean, yeah, that sounds cool and all. We don't have time for that. We got 3 more favors to do for people, and I'm gonna hope that not all of them involve going outside of the city to go and get something and come back, but you never know. Okay, there's mushrooms. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna kill him. I guess we're gonna kill him. My spell. You know what I would enjoy with this game having like the physics behind the combat? Be dismemberment. Also, I realized the other day, finally, vaguely kind of what the combat feels like. It kind of feels like when you switch weapons and are casting spells and stuff, and the time slows down, and you have to do like a little animation and stuff. You're aiming and everything. It feels just like Dark and Darker, like those kinds of games. It feels a lot like it, where you're like, hold on, I gotta switch. Okay, now hold on, you know, because it's like slow, fast. It's like in between, slow and fast paced. Sometimes it feels, and the attacks feel chunky. It's good. It's all good. I'm a fan. Honestly, I keep thinking that the combat's gonna get stale to me eventually, but as I unlock more things, it's not. Maybe it'd be cool if I had like a combo attack or something. You know, melee attackers should have something besides a power attack, maybe. I'm gonna get more soup. That's Manga Giga. Basically, a lot of my opinions about games end up being like, they should just make this more like Fallout. Like ragdoll physics? Yep. Dismemberment? Yeah. Random physics objects? Yep. It's all Fallout, baby. There's stuff here. These mushrooms have mushrooms growing on them. That's so gross. Also, my happies came in. Do you guys know what I mean when I say that? A happy?
Come and get me.
I would not have prior to have ordering them. Who's it? Who is it? It's a water beetle. Yeah! I missed. Shoot him. I really like Kai's shoot him in the face ability. I don't think I'm gonna get tired of doing that. Uh-oh. That guy didn't share his happies. Do you have any happies? No, I didn't. I'm gonna take a nice picture of some stuff later. Like soon, TM. Before 6th Fest. I'm gonna make a little like happy 6th Fest. Good luck to everybody. Hope everybody has fun. Something like that. Sadly, no. Maybe you'll get a grim one. Yeah, you gotta pick the right one, you know. When there is one, they're at least these ones specifically, because there's kind of like a wave of them. I feel like, I think probably before 6th Fest. They are all fan made. It's all like fan run. But so I don't remember. I think there was one for Raura, but I don't remember if there was a GG one. I feel like I probably would have shared it if there was, because it would have probably looked funny. But I got a Subaru one and I got an Aqua one. The Subaru one has like a little mark on her face, which was distressing, I'll admit, because it feels kind of sad. But instead, I've kind of decided, you know, instead of nitpicking about the bad stuff, I should just feel, I'm gonna try to focus on being happy that I have it and supporting some cool fans, and I'm a part of the bigger picture. There are some that are kind of official. Yeah, like I feel like these ones are like kind of official, since like a lot of people are gonna be wearing them, and it's like fan run. I don't know. It became official because of how popular it is, kind of in a way. But I've never had a happy before. Also, a happy is like, I don't know, how do you describe it? It's like it's kind of like a jacket. It's meant to be worn over something, I believe. It's like a really, really big short sleeve shirt that's open in the middle. But I'm not really, but it seems to be like a really thick kind of cloth. Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess. But yeah, I got an Aqua one and a Subaru one. And they both look really good. I just haven't taken them out of their plastic, because I usually don't take things out of the plastic. So, but I'm just not sure how to display it. There might be a whole stream to figure that out one day.
In Emerald's Den. Well, maybe our luck's improving.
Hello, Elia. You are the one lady's friend whose name I don't remember anymore, and we've already helped you with your farm. So surely you're willing to help us already, right?
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Okay, what? You mean that rotting cadaver?
Try and use their names, if you don't mind. It builds their confidence.
Aww.
As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple.
You're using the undead for labor? Living farm hands might give you less trouble. Or do they work for free?
They get 3 meals a day and a comfortable home. What more could they ask for?
Do they really?
I've certainly dealt with worse.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Before I do that, Giatta wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge. Or sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not?
That's the spirit. If Beatrice ate something that disagreed with her, the least I can do is keep it from spreading to the rest of the flock.
Make sure you wash your hands after this.
Huh. It's like cleaning a deer carcass. If it was rotting, it smelled like Kai after his morning run.
That's kind of funny that it's not. I thought it was gonna be like a little cutscene, but I just have to loot it. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty funny. We shouldn't have any problem doing this because we do this all the time apparently. Oh, it ate some of the blighted crops. Wait, I want to look at what that says in my inventory. This crop is infested with an unusual blight. You pulled it from the stomach of a revenant in the Emerald Stair.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything
Can I say
interesting?
no? Oh. Yeah, it looks like she ate some spoiled crops.
Aha! So their blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike.
350
You're a
gold.
natural.
I dig through a lot of corpses. I thought everyone did.
Not really. But that's alright. You and I have something in common.
Oh, well, Giatta wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
I'm afraid he did.
He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
Let me guess. Silvo isn't a cow or goat? I'm so sorry, that's terrible. Or you want me to draw my thumb across my throat? Yeah, let me guess he's not a cow or a goat.
Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come.
I'll take care of Silva, make it quick. Sounds like you've been through this before. Any connection with what happened to Beatrice? Where do all these corpses come from, anyway?
Outsiders and travelers down on their luck. You'd be surprised how many people want to sell their bodies to animancy.
Say what you will about mercenary and military life. At least your obligations end at death.
Anyone else see a
You
downside
don't believe her?
to monetary value to corpses?
I believe her.
This is a good forever home for the undead. Better than some crypt, anyway. But sometimes we have bad days.
Would you be interested in buying my future corpse?
Really? Oh, I've always wanted a godlike
Wait.
for the stairs. Deal. You've made me a very happy animancer.
Now, that kind of went from me bringing it up to the deal happening, and I got an achievement for that.
Make sure she doesn't try to collect till after your death.
I'm not dragging your corpse back here from some ancient ruin, I'll tell you that.
Once you've dealt with Silvo, we can finalize the arrangements.
I really hope that at the end of this game we get an in-game slide that's like, and then your body was donated to whatever to work as a zombie farmer. The end. Hell yeah. I'll take care of Silvo and I'll make it quick.
Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window
What?
should be open.
Oh god.
Just be gentle with him. He's a good
He's blocked the door? Did he do that on purpose?
Killing a revenant dead. She just couldn't come out and say that.
And this is why I don't take pets.
I'm smiling. You guys can't see, but I'm smiling. Gonna get my magic spear out for this one. He says before every fight. There he is right there, right?
Right behind you.
He's digging at the ground. He's trying to escape, guys. Something's happened to this guy. What do you mean I can't go that way? Well, clearly I'm supposed to knock down the wall on the other side, right? Oh no. Oh no! Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. He's already hostile. All right, get him. I'm sorry, Silvo. I don't want to do this to you. Wait, why did he break so easily?
Everybody all right?
Well, you think he was digging at something important? This is when we should find, like... Imagine if we dug and we found, like, a whole mass grave of all the revenants that she's killed throughout the history of her farm. And then it's kind of... It would probably make someone like me, who's like, yeah, I'm for zombie farmers, to be like, whoa. Wait a second, that's a lot of dead people. Hold on a second. Good thing that didn't happen. Also, this quest was much easier than having to track halfway across the map to sneak into an enemy camp. Hello, we're done.
My farmhands are very affectionate. Feel free to pet them if you like.
Okay. I dealt with Silvo.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
Yeah, Silvo didn't have a lot of fight left in him.
Well, he was my first successful raising. Flawed and messy, but mine. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands.
Okay.
The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge, they have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
Okay, excellent. This is good. We're now back on track to groundbreaking lore things happening. Wait, unless this is just her theory, but apparently the soul essence that's floating around in the living lands is not exactly the same as what we're used to. Some of your colleagues must have arrived at the same conclusion. We need to find the source. Yeah, we need to find the source of the difference if there's any hope of stopping it.
But how to find something so well hidden? Can something so metaphysical even be found? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
I like that it's just so happened to be sunshiny here while we're talking to her. It's like very, very hopeful. Fascinating. I'm sure Giatta will be interested to hear this. I'm a bit skeptical, but thank you for your insight. In other words, you don't know anything. Or what if it has something to do with the entity tethered to my soul? Okay, I shouldn't tell. I shouldn't. The first two games made a big deal, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, about going around and just telling people you're a watcher. So I probably shouldn't say this to her, but she's already told us some good info, so let's tell her.
Seems a little far-fetched. Then again, what isn't these days? You're a godlike, so anything is possible. Perhaps your nature will grant you more answers.
Well, fascinating.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giatta are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock. Ah, before I forget, here's a down payment on your body. And here's your collar. Try not to lose it.
Pleasure doing business with you. I've always wanted to be someone's pet. I can't believe I sold my body to animancy. I forgot. I didn't get to see how much money that was. Pleasure doing business with you.
You're going to love it here. Hopefully not for a while, though.
Great. Now I have to add to my list of idiotic ideas.
Let's hope we steer clear of assassins for the time being.
But I got a collar. I'll laugh if the collar actually doesn't do anything. But I bet it lets me summon a revenant. Yes! Bell collars are traditionally worn by farm animals. This one was made for a walking corpse. The bell ensures that the submissive undead never wander far from their owner, unless they're seeking punishment. Let's summon our revenant and see what he looks like. Oh, but I'm gonna miss Huggins. Service beyond death. Oh, he's a ghost. His name is Magi? Old Magi? He's actually not wearing a collar, though. Well, this guy's probably a lot stronger than a phantom. Hopefully. It was probably worth selling my soul for this. -1? Yeah, what the heck? Where's his belt? I just realized that you can't see it. You can't see mine when I equip it. For a game with a lot of detail with all the clothing and stuff, I can't see my rings and my necklace when I put it on? I'm surprised about that. That's kind of sad. To the docks. Come along, Eld Magi. I forget what figurine I used the most in Pillars 2, but I feel like it was like a small bone or something. Or like a tooth? Or maybe it was a horn? Seems like they've toned down the summoning items though. There was like a bunch in the last one. I'm taking this grenade. Never mind. It's a jar. Oh hey, we were down here before. Oh, now there's people. Oh wait.
Did you hear that Giatta was sent into exile?
We talked to them before.
Wonder if she needs a new research partner.
Or maybe a test subject?
We could do both. Anything to work with the great Giatta Castel.
Oh, they think very highly of Giatta.
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
They're wearing one of Elia's collars. Do you think they're undead?
What? He can see it. Wow. You heard it. You're seeing it here first, Twitch chat. Probably one of the few people getting this one line of dialogue after doing this other line of dialogue to sell our body afterwards and equipping the necklace.
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
Oh god, they think I'm an idiot. I'm gonna blink at them with incomprehension.
Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike's vacant gaze betrays an unquenchable thirst for violence. We heard that Giatta partnered up with an outsider.
How long can I keep this up?
I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
What? Come on! It's already over? Come on. Why are you talking to me like I'm some sort of specimen in a jar?
It's just that we've never met a godlike before. This is a big day for us.
Giatta must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giatta needs to finish her research. Deal?
I don't don't like when you make me do it like that. Deal, let's get it over with. That depends what you want from me. Everything? Why haven't you told her this already?
The information wouldn't be worth anything if we just gave it to her freely, now would it?
How about for the sake of advancing animancy and the fact that everyone's starving to death?
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life?
Dead.
Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
I would like to come back as a godlike. I wouldn't mind blending into the crowd for a change. I don't know, I'd like to be some kind of mushroom. Or lucky? You think I'm lucky? This is what you wanted to know?
Forget what I think. Let's keep the focus on you.
Yeah, let's not. Next question.
I have what I need. You take it from here, Yvette.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I wasn't born to be your savior.
Weren't you?
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
That's probably a truth bomb to some gamers out there. Godlike can't reproduce? That explains a few things. Or these are the worst questions I've ever heard. There are many ways to leave a legacy, and mine are none of your business. Hopefully people remember me in ways that I've touched their lives. From like a scientific point of view, these are horrible questions, but you know, we've been mean to them so far, so let's answer this one nicely. Hopefully people remember me in the ways I've touched their lives.
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giatta wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I just want the two of you to stop practicing animancy forever. Just give me the bad news.
There's no cure for the Dream Scourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giatta will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Of course, we may be able to learn about the Dream Scourge through the essence contained in Adra. I assume not just any pillar would do, because nothing's ever that simple. Elia believes the Dream Scourge and Living Lands have a common ancestor. One more question, what do I do about the entity tethered to my soul? We're not asking these guys about that. Of course, we may be able to learn about the Dream Scourge through the essence contained in Adra.
Precisely. A godlike and a scholar, too.
This is when we're going to learn about the corrupted Adra soon, isn't it?
Indeed.
Where we saw that in the upgrade materials list.
So too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
Not that we'd ever be interested in such research, of course. How droll.
You know what? Let's ask him. What do I do about the entity tethered to my soul? Even though I have a feeling it's going to be a dumb answer.
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off.
I thought that they were going to ask me to take off my clothes or something.
The ones we needed?
Well, now all we have to do is place in the... We didn't even have to do anything for them. We just had to talk to them. Nice. There's a store here? Oh yeah, this guy's selling a piece of Aedryan. I'm gonna buy it.
Ah, care to see my wares?
I'm buying it now. I got $10,000. See you later. I feel like there's probably a story on how he got that piece of Aedra. I'm too stupid to pick up on subtle stuff like that. Hup. 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 Baby hup. Hup. Yep. Another baby hup. So between what that concerned animancer was saying about how the advancements in animancy are basically so powerful that it feels that we can do the same amount of work that we were doing with half of the amount of Aedra that was needed before, which is kind of hard for me to imagine. But then when you go back to thinking about soul essence as like electricity, it would be like saying the cars that we built now only require half of the electricity that we originally used. So how much electricity will we use in the future? And essentially, they're worried that instead of it being cars, it's dangerous soul magic. And they're worried that someone's going to get so powerful with their experiments that it really gets out of control. I convinced him not to publish his findings on that right away, because I think animancy is the future. I cannot freeze the fountain, and I'm sad about that. Let us go inside.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Wait a second.
Captain Masoni said he'd never seen anything like it.
Wait.
Oh, I bet.
I just remembered. We're supposed to go to the bone and board and possibly get somebody's help with the badge. And let's do that while we're here. Where is the bone and board? That's the essence of war, not the bone and bore. Very similar. Have I not found it yet? I feel like I remember seeing 2 mugs on a sign. Yeah, right here.
I had one job.
Hooray!
I couldn't even do that.
Here's the lieutenant.
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
It's okay, Lieutenant. Fidelio, as in Lieutenant Surat, Balania mentioned you.
Belena, you found her. I've been looking for my missing rangers for days.
Yes.
She was with a partner, Adalaro. Did you see hide or hair of him?
No. Because I haven't looked yet. Wait, the conversation's over?
Please tell me. What could have drawn them? All right.
Damn it, I really thought that I outsmarted the game a little bit, because the game just tells you to go and find that guy. The missing guy. She mentions that her captain's like back here in the bone and boar. I was really hoping that I could get him to come with us. Here's someone's journal. Among animatic notes and scribbles is a brief excerpt that catches the attention. I have gained much in my latest initiative. I have enjoyed myself despite my misgivings. Still, soon will come the day when I no longer need to court either of them, and I do long to return to my sweet solitude. However, until then, I must work. While Senya's work remains incredibly meticulous, I have liberated the innovations I feel would be most beneficial to my own goals, and while I bristle at Isalia's continued frivolity, her insights under the influence of drink have been proven that her notes contain value that I can't find elsewhere. It can be said that neither deserves the ill that I'm doing to them, but I argue that both will benefit by seeing their work brought to light, even if credit is never received when it is due. So this guy Valentino Casanova is putting the moves on some lady animancers to use them, and he left his journal out in the middle of public. I don't know if that's going to be relevant or not. I've got your heart here. Surely nothing bad will happen when we plug it in.
have the heart. Excellent.
Okay. Okay, nothing exploded.
For an Aedryan, you're very resourceful. And a more than capable companion for poor Giatta.
I got your machine running. Now tell me about the Dream Scourge. Does Giatta not have any friends? I don't care about Giatta's friends. Tell me about the Dream Scourge.
With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first. Let's have a look at your soul.
My soul?
I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes.
Alright, I trust this guy.
Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
I'm supposed to say what I would do first. I find an authority figure and find out what happened. I wash my hands in the sea and leave. I continue looking at the sun. I wash my hands in the sea and leave.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
A clock. All right, clock was an option.
Chrysalis.
A cocoon. That's too literal, I guess. Self-destruction, transformation, secrets, or protection. I think protection would count as cocoon. What?
A grave dug with fear.
A prison made of doors. A grave dug with fear.
Hello? You still with me?
My voice is coming out. I think my soul was particularly sensitive to your examination.
In that case, let's stop it before I do any lasting damage. Hey, let's go over your results.
I didn't want to stop, though.
Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
If Ed and Remy certainly thought so. Anything else? Can you tell me who's godlike I am? Yeah, the Witcher in Paradise told me there's a thorn in my soul.
Not to besmirch a colleague, but Watchers aren't the most reliable sources. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you.
An infection. A parasite.
It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
I need to trace it back to the source. What is it doing to me? Do you think it can be removed?
Not without killing you.
Dang it.
Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giatta's theory.
I should have asked him about tracing it.
Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
The essence has to go somewhere.
Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giatta my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when we started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Marius, between your not-so-helpful abilities, your anti-animancy stances, you might get replaced with Giatta. Oh, wait, am I going the right way? No, wait, she's right here. She hasn't moved.
I hope you aren't afraid of lightning. Where there's animancy, There's bound to be lightning.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff to talk about now. I consulted with Monto.
And you got his machine up and running. That's what I call progress. I helped Monto after his wife died. She was brilliant, and he took the loss hard.
His wife!
I'm going to miss him.
I met with Elia.
I hope you had an enlightening visit at the corpse farm.
I sold my body.
Elia is one of my favorite neighbors, second only to Quilici. When her best farmhand got stuck up a tree, I got him down in one piece. Well, several pieces. I've always looked up to her.
And I had a very impolite exchange with Yvette and Remy.
I hate to admit it, but I saw that one coming. Those two don't get out much. When Ignacy took away their research funding, I pulled some strings to get it back. He told me I was a fool, but they'll prove him wrong someday. I have faith. Sounds like you've met with everyone. We're ready to get started. I have to ask, why are you wearing a Revenant collar?
Okay, we can never take this collar off. Even that, wait, but it boosts, I have a necklace that boosts my stat. Wait, I sold my body to Elia. I thought it looked nice. Why am I breaking a rule or something? Now, it is definitely odd that they are calling attention to the collar without it being visible on my character. Even if it was like, yeah, all the other necklaces are invisible, but since they talk about this one, we made it visible. You know? That's weird, right? This is definitely like a lack, the only lack of polish I feel like I can, if someone had to make me pick something, I'd be like, well, you can't see your necklaces. I kind of care more about the necklaces than I do the rings. The rings are like so small. You could just get away with like a gold, a silver. I don't know, maybe not. Anyways, I sold my body to that lady.
Good for you. Hopefully she offered a fair price.
I literally don't know. I did not pay attention to how much money I got paid.
So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You were right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought. We need a Pillar of Aedryan. Maybe I have to say all these things. No, maybe not. Something's draining the life from your farms. The only question is what? Animancers are unhinged, unregulated, and too dangerous to be left alone. We need a Pillar of Aedryan. It might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening in the living lands.
Makes sense. You won't find a better source of energy. Look at us. Barely even started. And already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Wait, what? Run that by me again?
I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Aedryan pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Yeah, you should really tell me all these things beforehand.
Sorry, I had a lot on my mind.
That's fair.
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
I'm guessing you want to study the Dream Scourge by filtering out local interference.
Exactly. There are many
I'm
ways
so smart.
of going about it, but my mother's invention will get us quick results. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
Nerd.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
It's okay, but like, yeah, what's down there?
Terrible mistake.
Okay, that's still very cryptic and vague.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
I swear to God, if there's an evil demon monster down there, I'm gonna be pissed off that she did not mention that.
Okay.
Also, we hit level 12.
Feels great. Don't know what I expected, but this isn't it.
Haven from the Blight. Who grows here?
The voice is saying that the Dream Scourge can't reach this place? Let's get some eyes on some loot. Wait, his thing doesn't highlight books and stuff? Oh my game. That's mean. Here's her will. Arthur insists that I write something down in case the worst should come to pass, but what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I own nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is blotched as if someone tapped their quill on the parchment several times before continuing. To Giatta, I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end, and the presence of mind to remember what's important. Let her have all of my best qualities. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. Alright, Miss Cryptic. I see where she gets the crypticness from in her family. I'm turning on the dang interaction. No, wait. What if there's a puzzle to solve? We'll turn them on as we're leaving. Look, look, I'm just supposed to find this book right here. Here's the stuff about the gift bearer. Well, a gift bearer. A gift bearer is like a title, like a job title. A gift bearer of Andra is traveling on a road when she meets a man in tears holding a scrap of parchment. Why do you weep? I hold here a letter from my wife. I tried to be a good husband, but the letter says I was not, and that she's gone to seek the company of a better man. Now this is all that remains of her. Give the letter to me then, says the gift bearer, for once you have forgotten the letter, your wife can cause you no further pain. The man gives her the letter and finds his tears have dried up. He thanks the gift bearer and leaves at peace. The gift bearer continues on contemplating the man's story, but does not get far before she encounters an old woman in tears, holding a string of beads. Why do you weep? Asked the gift bearer. I hold here a string of beads that counted the years of my daughter's life. Sickness took her while she was just a child, and she was denied the joys of a full life, and I the joys of a mother. This is all that remains of her. Give the beads to me then, says the gift bearer, for once you have forgotten the beads, your daughter can truly rest. The old woman gives her the beads and finds her grief no longer gnaws at her soul. She thanks the gift bearer and leaves at peace. Thinking on the woman's pain, the gift bearer follows the road until she reaches the sea. In her hands she carries the letter and the beads. They are light in her hands, but heavy upon her heart. She is crying. She prays to Andra to allow the objects to be forgotten and cast them into the water, and yet long after they've sunk beneath the waves, the gift bearer finds herself still weeping. Merciful Andra, pleads the gift bearer. In your service I have helped the people forget their troubles, yet though I pass them on to you, I feel them as though they were mine. How can this be? The gift bearer listens to the wisdom of the crashing waves until she understands. To feel the troubles of others in your soul is a burden itself. However, she has no token to give to Andra to bear it away, for the troubles are not hers to forget. I give myself to you then, says the gift bearer, for once I am in your care, no memory may haunt me. And with that, the tide comes forth and embraces the gift bearer, and when it ebbs, she is gone. Yep, it was a long one. It was a long one about stuff that I already knew about, technically. I guess it's possible you could find this stuff and his book before you talk to the gift bearer. So, now that I think about it, we've given up one of our memories and sold our body to animancy. There's really not much else we can do. Arthur Castell's journal. Cordella is right. We could refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use, so why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something won't poke back at us? A concerned letter from the daughter's Giatta's teacher. My friends, you spend too much time in the privacy of your lab. I know that words were exchanged and more than one ego was bruised after that incident in the workshop, but the damage is superficial. Our community is ready to welcome you back with open arms. For the moment, I'm seeing Giatta's education, but I urge you to give her the attention she deserves. She's a promising young woman in a difficult, influential time of her life, and she needs the counsel of her family, now more than ever. Sounds like they kind of abandoned her then. But for what, this? Something is alive in here. Worried scribblings. The device should not work, and yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I've learned nothing, and can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me as much as Cordella's insistence that we keep going. All I know is the device is tapped into something. I believe it was the essence of the living lands, but what if I'm wrong? What if it's... Several paragraphs have been violently scoured from the page. Have we transgressed so far into the unknowable that we are blind to the grave we've dug ourselves? I must make preparations for Giatta's future. There's a lot of letters. Dusty letter from Maxim Vidaro, the governor. Arthur, do you have everything you need? After Cordella's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into her private lab, which is perfectly fine, but I worry about you and little Giatta. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just a talk. I understand your research has made some ambitious strides. Good for you both. When you're ready to surface again, we have a game of something to finish. I'll keep the pieces warm. So it sounds like the wife, in this case, might have had her ego damaged and is going off the deep end, taking her husband with her a little bit. Just from what I just read there. It's a lot of fungus, a lot of dream scourge going on, perhaps. I can't tell if mushrooms always mean dream scourge or what. Abaddon's hands. Okay, that's just some lore about Abaddon. We'll read that another time. We have quite a bit of books to read at some point in our inventory. Which we need to do at some point, because otherwise it's either going to become a mountain of yapping or it's going to never be read.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
I don't like this. It's kind of scary now. Like on a 1 to 10 scared scale, I'm rocking like a 4. So they turned into those things, but are they alive? What is that? I don't want to touch that yet. I guess there's not much else to do.
Gods. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giatta. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
So the voice said that this was like a peaceful death to them. This is what the voice wants to do to us? Something like that? Oh gosh. She's even holding a mug. Like they were just talking. I like that. I like that detail. I'm gonna try to get a quick screenshot. I wish you guys weren't there. I need you guys to come over to this side. Okay, Marius. You can just stay in there, I guess. Yeah, something like that, maybe. Marius is vaguely in the picture. I might have to...
Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giatta's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods.
I don't think that they're dead. Oh, this is the father's will. To Giatta, I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of Valen Republics I took home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we all come from somewhere. May she find comfort in the chain that binds the present to the past. I leave her with also the house, the laboratory, and my inventions. Yes, all of them. With no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Forgive us. It's like they knew they were doing something wrong. What is this phantasmal focus? What does it have to say? This animancy device was invented by Arthur and Cordella Castell before their untimely deaths. Giatta is probably the only animancer in existence that knows how it works. Okay. That actually wasn't too bad.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
Giatta, you might have warned me. I saw them. The plant corpses were pretty hard to miss. Good gods. Where else could they be? Whatever I saw down there is your business. We don't need to talk about it. You might have warned me, even though that still feels mean to say.
I didn't have the words. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
Do you want to talk about it? Regardless, they deserve a proper burial. I didn't mean to pry. We can talk more about it later, if that would be better.
For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
That seems like not the best use of your one-of-a-kind magic invention. Yeah, that does... You want to use it as a weapon?
Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Kind of like me. The only thing we're missing now is an Aedra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fior. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
What is animancy equipment doing in some old ruin?
We used it to study the Aedra pillar. Then some priests moved in and took offense at our work. I hope they haven't tampered with the equipment, or this will be a very short experiment.
Alright, well then let's be off.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fior. No telling how long we'll be gone. I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone.
Oh! This must be the notes from the guy we asked to spy on Inquisitor Ludwin. Do me a favor and keep this between us.
Why? Is it from your secret admirer?
Yes.
Not to worry. I know the meaning of discretion. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Alright. Marius, go back to camp. I won't be long.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
And just like that, we've finally gotten our third companion. Giatta uses animancy to understand the world around her. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes in the untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with the phantasmal focus, she draws on spiritual currents of the living land to heal and defend her friends. She's the healer. Purification. Giatta calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25% of their max health. Or spectral jolt. Order Giatta to empower and activate essence generators. I guess that's helpful if you don't have magic. I was gonna say, what a useless thing. The healing thing is cool. That makes me think now maybe if we roll around with Giatta, we don't need the poison siphon anymore, which means I wasted a skill point. I'm kind of curious why she was saying we should walk around the town. Who knows when we'll be back here again? What do you mean? Couldn't I just leave and come back and then leave and come back like whenever I want? I guess I don't know. Let's look at her abilities really quick. So we can have it boost 50% of our health. I mean, that seems good. We could have it increase the range of, or wait, enemies within the range of it are interrupted and knocked back. Or we can have it give us damage reduction for allies by 20% for 15 seconds. I think maybe that second one could be good. Then you just spam it. She can get a barrier spell. Wait, what? Oh, grants all allies a shield that provides temporary health for 20 seconds. Okay. Maybe that's not as good as I thought then. But it has when the barrier is active, Giatta cannot be hit and knocks melee attackers back. Oh, that's just her. Okay. We have acceleration. Giatta increases the move speed. She can buff move speed and attack speed. That's fucking sick. This is gonna be great. Allies empowered by acceleration use their speed to gain... what? 15% damage reduction. Increases the duration by 10 seconds. That's pretty good when it's already 15 seconds. Any ability activated while acceleration is active will have their cooldowns reduced by 50%. Holy poop. That seems really good too. Giatta's attacks heal all allies by a small amount. What? That seems really good then. That seems good to just have just the base level. Reconstruction increases the healing granted to allies below 20% health. Reconstruction grants temporary... Reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Giatta kills an enemy. Wait, there are only 4 companions in this game? I don't know why I thought there were like 6. There's clearly only 1 spot left. Well, that's cool though. Giatta has some cool build. I think I'm gonna lean into this acceleration thing. Now that the party is taking more shape and I'm understanding more of the game, I keep thinking I want to reset my talents. It only costs 500 gold though, which used to feel super expensive, and now it doesn't. Huh. Cool, cool. And then we have some stats. Some stats to mess with, which I'm gonna probably reset those too. Maybe I should try to find... Maybe next time we'll try to find the skein pieces. Did I get a better spear? I upgraded... Oh, shit! Let's do right now, before I... Wait. But if I leave... I feel like if I leave town, something's gonna happen. But... I upgraded my spear's quality. Which is good, but... not the same as getting a magic spear, sadly. You know what the dream goal is to get a magic spear that's throwable and that returns back to your hand. But you can't throw stuff like that in this game. But that would be cool. And I think something like that existed in at least one of these CRPGs I played before. So let's see, that was the end of the quest, right? Yeah, now we're on a new quest. Ancient Soil, where we're gonna go to Naku Tedek. What? They acted like it was so far. We've already gone farther. Okay. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and call it a part here. I was thinking about doing that other quest to go get the badge, but we'll do that another time. A bit of a shorter one today, but just a typical weekday stream. Also, look at all the power lines everywhere. That's so cool. And they even have little sound effects. But alrighty, Twitch chat. That does it for me for today. Like I said, we got a new companion. We've bounced around the Emerald Stair a bit. learn more about Giatta's horrific past and her parents' death. And we'll hopefully figure out what we can do to save, quote-unquote, everyone. Even though... oh, wait! The letter! Envoy. Our friends are gathering in a cave behind a waterfall west of Fior. I count more than a dozen of them. I noticed at least 2 of them carrying explosives inside. Whatever they're up to, it's probably bad for Fior and the Empire. I'm going to keep my distance lest I draw unwanted attention. I leave further investigation in your capable hands. That is definitely what we're going to start with next time, Twitch chat, because we don't have a quest for that, and that was something that I told that guy to follow up on for me. Luckily, he seemed to not have gotten caught and has told us where the Steel Garrote are doing their shady business. Somehow, I feel like the Steel Garrote's behind this, aren't they? I don't know how, but maybe they are. We'll find out next time, maybe. Let's see, today's Thursday? I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be playing more Avowed. And we might play something different over the weekend, but every time I say that, I always wake up and think I want to play more Avowed, so we'll see. Bloop. Alrighty, Twitch chat. We're on the outro screen. It's official now. It is time for us to say goodbye for today. Tonight, in like an hour and a half, there's a Hololive English rap battle. And Raura, the coffee queen, will be there. So I'm kind of excited. I thought there was like something else I wanted to mention. I don't remember now. Hey, I found stuff on this roof that I was wandering around. I don't remember. But I'm gonna keep working on some stream stuff. I'm gonna work on that right now. And I said before, but we're gonna pause on Pokemon Nuzlocke. Yeah, I'm just running around on this roof. I didn't feel like getting outro music. But gonna pause on the Pokemon Nuzlocke run after all, because we got Monster Hunter Wilds coming up soonish. And I'm gonna be playing the hunting horn, so I gotta practice. I'm gonna try to squad up, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I can keep up with the grinders. Probably not, though. If anything, everybody needs a hunting horn guy, right? Right? Alrighty, Twitch chat. Thank you for joining me. Sweets, thank you. Everyone, appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow after 5 p.m. Eastern. Similar to today. Goodbye.